Hello folks, in this video I will show you a couple side gigs you can accomplish for additional cash assuming you're in school as an understudy. One of them is by essentially assisting individuals with moving at an organization called CartGo2.com Partners, and you can get compensated to either be an additional arrangement of hands and assist with peopling move without having a vehicle to assist with that. On the off chance that you're simply somebody who can assist with lifting things, you get compensated around $15 an hour for that, assuming that you truly have a truck or something to that effect. You can truly get compensated to be a partner with around $30 each hour or more. You can lift north of 75 pounds and have a pickup truck, freight van, or box truck that you can utilize. So perhaps assuming that you realize someone like a family member in the event that you don't claim one of those sorts vehicles, perhaps you can get it for this kind of work and bring in some additional cash assisting individuals with moving stuff. So you go to cart and contingent upon your circumstance, either apply as a bunch of hands or apply as an assistant. Something else you can do is get compensated to be a computer game mentor, so you can assist individuals with all the different computer games that they notice on this rundown. Here you see Overwatch, you see Counter-Strike, Hearthstone, Clash of Legends, and a wide range of various games on here at an organization called GamerSensei.com. You set your own rates to the extent that how you get compensated you in all actuality should be no less than 13 years old or more seasoned, so you can begin regardless of whether you're a teen yet. In the event that you're in school as an understudy, you can truly get compensated to be a computer game mentor. By going to GamerSensei.com, you can look down to the base and it'll say become a master in the base left under organization, and this is where you can join something else. You can do assuming that you are a local English speaker and are on target to essentially earn a single man's education in school as be an English educator for Enchantment Ears. So Wizardry Ears is fundamentally an organization that does English instructing to kids in far-off nations, and you can procure as much as $26 each hour, make your own timetable, and essentially you will show 4 children all at once by means of video visit. So it would be a thoughtful thing of like Skype. You have adaptable hours. You can do this sort of around your school plan and get compensated pretty well. You're talking $26 each hour or so for a side gig that is difficult to thump, similar to an irregular site that pays you. So to the extent that this goes, you'll need to be somebody who's great with kids clearly and have some respectable magnetism where you are very great at instructing yet you're showing English. They say you want to either have a 4-year certification or be on target to get one during the time spent. That so clearly being in school you presumably qualify, and you truly do likewise should be in the US or Canada. You can likewise look at Amazon Flex. We as a whole know what Amazon's identity is. Nevertheless, you can convey bundles for them sort of as like consultant rather than like a full-time representative. In the event that you are 21 years old or more, established, have a substantial driver's permit, you have a medium size or a bigger vehicle, have an iPhone or Android cell phone, and afterward you can get compensated $18 to $25 each hour. They additionally have a record verification that you want has to, yet you're in a real sense taking boxes to individuals. Entryways for Amazon next to follow through with something like convey food for individuals or go to the store for individuals, whether it's Kroger or Costco or CVS or something to that effect. You can proceed to get these things for individuals within Stackart, and Stackart.com has an application too. It's similar to Uber or Lyft or Grubhub or something to that effect, where you have a profile you get compensated to go get food for individuals. The rundown and the installment, everything is dealt with through the application, and you can get compensated somewhere in the range of $5 to $25 each hour to go shopping for food for individuals, normal around $14 each hour. And you can join here at Instacart.com by placing in your location, and afterward going from that point. Next you have Grub Center, so basically the same as Instacart with the exception of your conveying food from eateries to individuals. Entryways you additionally have DoorDash, you likewise have Uber Eats, you have a variety of ones out there. Yet for Grubhub, for example, they spend significant time in taking food from an eatery to individual doorstep. You get as much as $20 each hour. The level rate is 3.25 or so, in addition to 50 pennies for each mile, and afterward you keep 100 of tips, so generally at least 10.50 each hour. For reasons unknown, you have a request that is like not exactly that they will ensure you make no less than 10 and 50 pennies each hour for that conveyance and conveying food. So you will require solid transportation, collision protection, driver's permit, ledger for direct stores. That is the way you get compensated, and afterward you in all actuality should be no less than 19 years old or more established, and for reasons unknown you really do need to be 21 years of age, assuming you're in Chicago. So there's a unique principles there of some sort if you're genuinely convenient around the house, you have any desire to assist with peopling Move assist individuals with yard work, assist with peopling, go out to shop, or perhaps mount their television on the wall or something. You can assist individuals with TaskerBit in your space, so a wide range of helpful abilities. Cleaning, conveyance, that sort of stuff. Gathering, that is the sort of work you can get compensated for, and you can acquire as much as $50 each hour with this. So, and it's another similar to an application. You can tap on the application and begin with TaskerBit. And essentially you're either getting things done or doing stuff around the house for individuals to telecommute. You can follow through with something like 5 or so anything you have similar to ability in the event that they should be possible from home for individuals. So for example, on the off chance that you're great at voiceovers, perhaps you can project your voice like a ton of celebrities or something. In the event that you're great with sites, in the event that you're great at coding, any of that sort of stuff connected with sites or anything like advanced, then you can get compensated for your independent work at Fiverr.com, and everything is dealt with through the stage. You can get compensated through PayPal. You can begin procuring as soon as 13 years old or more seasoned, and go to turn into a merchant there in the upper right to begin. So next you have something like Nexus Notes. So assuming you are in school, you're likely taking notes on various talks. You can truly offer these notes to individuals who don't have notes on these talks, or perhaps took a few truly horrendous notes and need a few better ones. So you can truly transfer and sell these notes at nexusnotes.com. You can get compensated month to month through PayPal, and they will be checked, so your notes will be confirmed for what course they're for and things like that. When you transfer them, whenever they're checked, you get compensated for transferring them in Word or PDF structure. And afterward you get compensated $35 for each set, so you get a 50 commission when notes are downloaded each time. So that is somewhat the way that it works in a real sense. Selling takes note of that. You're now going to have, in any case, its only sort of productive method for bringing in some additional cash. You additionally have something like FOP. So this is an application that you can get for your Android or Macintosh gadget, where essentially you can take photographs that you've proactively taken on your telephone and transfer them and sell them. So you can keep half of the sell value, which is $10 for every download. You get $5 for every $10 download. So the other half obviously goes to the organization so they can stay with running you get compensated by means of PayPal. You can do recordings currently too, so you're essentially making a profile. So if you somehow happen to tap on the application for both of these, you'll see that they show you screen captures of what resembles sort of an Instagram profile, where make your photograph. You have a foundation. You can follow individuals. You transfer photographs, and afterward they can get purchased. And afterward, that is the way you bring in cash. You in a real sense take the photographs you took on telephone, transfer them to society, assuming you feel like they would sell, and go from that point. Obviously, you likewise have Uber, Lyft, and things like that, where you can take individuals from point A to point B, assuming that you have like a 4 entryway vehicle that is looking great, so you get compensated around $15 each hour. Realize the full reach is like $3 to $42 each hour, relying upon what you do. Obviously, they have different kinds of Uber now, unlike that are more extravagant. And that's what things like, yet to the extent that fundamental super, that is about what you can make on normal, around $15 each hour. So it essentially works like they have a base charge that you make in addition to the time and distance it goes on to do the outing. Then you have interest for drivers in the event that there's an extremely popularity for drivers in a specific city or at a specific time. The profit go up too, and afterward the organization takes 25 of income to assist them with maintaining the business, and you're in a real sense taking individuals from point A to point B. Then at that point, to accomplish something at home, you can do client testing. You fundamentally get compensated to test sites and applications and ensure that they are easy to use, answer inquiries concerning them, and things like that. So go to get compensated to test. At the highest point of the page, you'll wind up on this page. Here on the site you join, and afterward you can get compensated by means of PayPal around $10 for like clockwork test, which midpoints out to $30 each hour, and you can likewise get compensated more than that, as much as $60 for every test through PayPal. And you truly should be no less than 18 years old or more seasoned, which you ought to have the option to fit the bill for. So userdisting.com simply tests sites and applications, and afterward, to wrap things up, you can in a real sense get compensated to pay attention to sound records and type out what you hear at transcribeam.com. So this is a record site. Again, you pay attention to sound documents. You should be somebody who has great hearing that can make out various accents, and that's what things like, and clearly be a quick typer. You can test your composing pace and words each moment at typingtest.com free of charge, and that will assist you with finding out about how quick you can type and how precisely you can type at that speed. You truly should be during the 90 seconds, as concerning exactness, while possibly not right at like close to 100%, and afterward you really want to generally associate with 50 words each moment or higher for these kinds of sites in light of the fact that Translate Me isn't the one to focus on yet. In the event that you go to join as transcriptionist in the upper right, you can join here or read more about it. First, they express a portion of their top workers procure $2,200 a month as an afterthought. They pay $15 to $22 each sound hour. You don't require insight around here to get everything rolling, and there is no forthright venture to apply, so other than that you can likewise make your own plan for getting work done, which will be adaptable. Obviously, you can construct it around your school plan, so ideally this was useful. Those are perhaps a couple side gigs you can do as an undergrad, and I'll see you in the following video.